so we can at least have it later?
Yeah, well,
Okay.
try.
All right, well, let's get going then, guys. We're a hair late. Good morning, everybody. This is the Marshall County Board of Supervisors special session on January 31st, 2022 at 9:08 a.m. 1 East Main Street, Grand Courtroom and via Zoom. We are called to order. This is a notice to the public. The Board of Supervisors welcomes comments from the public during the time allowed for discussion. You are requested to approach the microphone, state your name for the record, and limit the time used to present your remarks in order that others may be given an opportunity to speak. The normal process on any agenda item is for the chairperson to read the item from the agenda. The board is given an opportunity to comment on the issue and/or place a motion on the floor. An opportunity for discussion may be presented, at which time the public may participate, and a roll call vote will follow. Sherry, would you call the roll, please?
Thompson.
Present.
Slosik.
Yes.
Patton.
Present.
Okay. Please join me in the Pledge of Allegiance. I
pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Item 4 on our agenda this morning. This is a public hearing for the budget amendment. The time is 9:10. I'll entertain motions to open the public meeting.
Mr. Chair, I'd make a motion to open the public meeting, public hearing.
I'd second that.
Okay, we have a motion and a second to open the public hearing. Any discussion? There being none, roll call vote, please.
Thompson.
Yes.
Slosik.
Yes.
Patton.
Yes.
Okay. The public hearing is open. Do we have any members of the public that would like to speak to anything? I don't see any. Supervisor comments?
Sweet.
Okay, nay. I've just got a few. Most of our amendments this morning revolve around spending and revenue. Our revenue amendments, we've got a couple $100,000 that came in on zoning. That was an increase in fees for the wind farm. We've got our CARES money, ACH money, and also insurance money. It gives the appearance that our budget is far greater than it is to what we levy against the taxpayers, but we have to include all of these other funds. Disbursements are basically the same. We're looking at capital projects for the courthouse in disbursements and also our radio tower projects.
This also includes Arfa funding. Normally, we don't do this budget amendment at this time. However, because we thought we would be further along in the project in FY21, our expenditures were much higher than in 22, because we thought we'd be in the final stages. So we needed to do this budget amendment earlier to allow us to continue paying our general contractors so that they could in turn pay the subcontractors. So that's how we keep people working.
And keep them working.
So it's definitely out of the norm. We try to just do one budget amendment a year. We're still hoping to do that. I don't know if we'll be able to pull that off since this had to be figured out by mid-January to get a publication and everything done. But we tried, so that's all you can do. Because there's a cost in the publication, of course, so. But we'll see where we're at, and if we can limp through June and then have our spending availability then in July.
Mm-hmm. Any other comments? Okay. There being no comments, and if we have none from the public, I'll entertain motions to close the public hearing.
Mr. Chairman, I would move to close the public hearing
I'll
at this
second.
point.
Okay, we have a motion and a second to close the public hearing. The time is 9:13. Any further discussion? There being none, roll call vote, please.
Thompson.
Yes.
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 Okay, public hearing is closed. Moving on in our agenda, item number 4A is to adopt the resolution 2022-0009, approving budget amendment for fiscal year July 1st, 2021 through June 30th, 2022. This is pursuant to section 331, 435 Code of Iowa. To amend the county budget as necessary, permit an increase in any class of expenditures. And the notice of the public amendment was published in the Marshalltown TR and the State Center Mid-Iowa Enterprise on January 20th, 2022. Were there any written comments that we've received in the auditors or recorders?
0 by me.
Okay. Any phone calls to any of you?
No.
Myself either. So we've had no written comments. Are there any individuals there are 0 individuals that presented oral comments or questions or objections at this hearing held on January 31st. Now therefore be it resolved by the Marshall County Board of Supervisors that the 2021-2022 county budget amendment be adopted and the county auditor recorder be authorized to certify and file the budget amendment as published at the present at the hearing. I'll entertain
Say that
motions on
again.
this.
I'd make a motion then to adopt resolution 2022-009, approving the budget amendment for fiscal year July 1, 2021 to June 30th of 2022.
And Mr. Chairman, I'll second that.
Okay, we have a motion and a second to adopt resolution 2022-0009. Any further discussion or comments? There being none, roll call vote, please.
Thompson,
Yes.
Wassett,
Yes.
Patton,
Yes.
Motion carries. Item number 4B is to adopt resolution 2022-0010, reappropriation of funds for fiscal year 2021-2022. Pursuant to the same Iowa Code 331-434-6, a reappropriation of funds is necessary in the following resolution for the 2021-2022 budget amendment. Be it resolved that the estimated appropriations approved by the board for various departments in the county be adjusted as follows. Entertain motions on this.
Mr. Chairman, I would move that we adopt resolution 2022-0010, reappropriation of funds for FY 2021-2022.
And I'll second.
Okay, I did fail to mention the amounts. If the amounts that we are changing our appropriations are, the current appropriation for county capital is $3,041,998. The reappropriation is $13,974,137. Does your motions and second still stand?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay. We have a motion and a second to adopt resolution 2022-0010. Any further discussion or questions or comments? There being none, roll call vote, please.
Thompson,
Yes.
Wassett,
Yes.
Patton,
Yes.
Okay. Moving on to public forum. This is a time set aside for the public to make comments on topics of county business other than those listed on this agenda. No action will be taken on any of these topics brought up in the public forum. Does anybody have anything for the good of the order this fine, crisp morning?
We go tomorrow.
We're going to wait till tomorrow? Okay. All right. There being none? Anybody on Zoom with public comments? No? Okay. There being none, we're going to move on to item 6 in our agenda this morning, which is adjournment. We are adjourned at 9:17 a.m. Thank you, everybody. Have a wonderful day.